Hello, can you tell me a little bit about yourself and where are you from?
Um, my name is Maxim Sudateskov. I'm from Russia, Moscow. I'm 20 years old and I play volleyball.
How would you describe your culture to someone who doesn't know much about Russia?
This is a very common question for a Russian person. Uh, I get it a lot, and I would really describe it as very welcoming, very friendly, warm, and very cohesive. Yeah.
Tell me, how do people in Russia usually communicate? Are they more direct or do they try to be polite and indirect?
Uh, it's a big difference from America because in America they so polite and trying to be as indirect as they are, but in Russia is completely different, and everyone is direct as they could be, just because people don't like lies in Russia, and I think that's one of the biggest part about it.
How do Russians usually express emotions in daily life, like happiness, anger, or affection?
Uh, for usual Russian, I was talk for myself. I was raised to not show my emotions because it's a weakness, and yeah, they usually don't really show emotions, Russians, because the way people grew up back in 90s and 2000s, people are cold and yeah.
How do people show respect or greet each other in your culture?
With respect, they shake hands, smile to each other, have a great conversation. It's just more about um, um, just show it to someone, respect. You know?
Yeah. And since you have met people from Argentina, what difference or similarity have you noticed between Russian and Argentine communication styles?
hmm So there's a lot of differences and a lot of similarities. I would say there's more similarities. Uh, for example, like the way we bring our ideas to the words, the way we think. I feel like is one of the similarities. For example, like the way you think in Russian is more similar to the way people in Argentina think than in United States, for example, right? And
Yeah.
I would say the difference would be just the culture, the way we grew up, and uh, what they say there. We don't say in Russia, for example. Yeah, that would be one difference. Yeah.
Um, what do you think people from Russia could learn from Argentine culture? And what do you could Argentinians learn from Russians? Learn.
Um, I would say I could learn patience from Argentinians because they're really patient and really life happy. I don't know if you can say that.
We live the life.
Living the life, yeah, for sure. And what could they learn from Russians? I would say um, probably the understanding. I don't know, the more like the way when you talk to a person, you can feel him and understand him better. I feel like uh, just because I'm Russian, in my opinion. Yeah.
All right. What do you find most challenging about living or communication with people from another culture?
Um, I would say jokes is one of the um, biggest topic about it because how we joke in one culture, they don't joke like that in other culture. So it's really disbalanced, I would say. And I would say how people treat each other. It comes from one culture to another culture, but mostly I noticed that people from not American culture are more welcoming to other people than more American culture people. You know. So yeah,
Yeah. All right. Thank you for the time, boy.
thank you.